I really did not want to make this video. I mean, after all, it's the same thing I said with the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. I'm a straight white guy in America, specifically California. My opinion don't mean shit. But, as you can see, this is an image from the trailer of that god-awful racist movie, Everything's Gonna Be All White. And you know what, they should change that little word, the big 5-letter word right there in the middle, to, the last two words, white people, to everyone. Because it has. I mean, the only people that it didn't offend are, I would say, race grifters. Like the ones in the documentary. You know, I've seen videos by this was first brought to my attention by if I can remember correctly, I think it was brought to my attention by, well, someone, a white person. I think it was like either Ryan Kindle of RK Outpost, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy from The Quartering, Yellow Flash. You know, it was brought to my attention by those guys, and I saw I think it might have been from Tuesday night's main event, Geeks and Gamers live stream they do, and I think they had Uche on there, Uche Wanderi. You know, the guy used to play pro football. Okay, I think he played for the Jaguars. Anyway, he said he was offended. Ivan, the one who calls himself Mexican Jeremy, he was offended. However, I got more input from, as they said in the video, POC, POV. Except the POC that they're talking about are their POC. The race grifters. Okay? So I watched other people randomly. One of them was Gothics. Okay? And pretty much all the ones that I saw were offended and embarrassed. Not embarrassed because of what these people did. Okay? Some people even pointed out these people that in this video are race grifters. Now, like I said, I wasn't going to do anything about this. I was going to, just let it go by the way. So which pretty much what's happening, because the trailer that showed that this is referencing, if it doesn't by now, it's going to get 100,000 dislikes. You know? But there are at least 3 points that I want to talk about with this. 2 are by one person, that first lady that's in the. I don't know who was in this, and I don't fucking care. Okay? Because this certain points just piss me off. Okay? First, 2 of them from the lady at the beginning, and she also says something towards the end. Okay. The thing she said at the beginning, that she's all, she finds it funny that white people try to play the victim. I'll agree with her on that one. Some of my fellow white people do try to play the victim. But you know what? It's everyone. Playing the victim is not just white people. It's everyone. Everyone tries to play the victim. I mean, hell, in the NFL, Colin Kaepernick he's not even playing the NFL anymore. He's playing the victim. Another guy I respected, Brian Flores, he's starting to do this whole victim thing. But then she says, what irritates me or something like that is when white people try to kill, when white people kill black people. Statistics show that when a black person is killed, I would say, I don't know what the exact numbers is, but I'm going to guess around 65-70% is for another black person. So it's not just white people. So it's not white people that are killing black people. Black people killing black people. It doesn't, it's all over. It doesn't, killing people does not see a race. Another thing she said was, it was towards the end, that she's saying that Harriet and Frederick are probably up there like, oh, what is they gonna do? First of all, if you're talking about Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass, them along with Dr. Martin Luther King will probably be like going, what the fuck are you doing? This is not what they wanted. What they were fighting for was racial equality. You guys don't want this. You guys don't want that. You want racial domination. You want the white people, like myself, to basically suffer the way you feel you have. Plain and simple. Then we get to the one thing that really got me going. The guy that said, should white people apologize for slavery? Should white people today apologize for slavery? He said, hell yes. I'm like, hell the fuck no. Don't come to me with that, because I ain't gonna apologize for shit in that sense. Why? That happened in the 1800s. Slavery was abolished in the 1800s. Not only was I not even around, but neither was my family. My family immigrated from another country. Both of them came from the same, both families, both my mom and my dad's side of the family. Rest in peace, Mom and Dad. Still love you guys. But like I said, my family, they both came from the same country. And I'm going to say that country has its own checker past. I mean, look, any country out there has a checker past. There's nothing that has a good, there's no country out there that has something good about it. Okay? Well, here's the thing. The country my family is from facilitated one of the worst, almost an entire race of people. They committed genocide they almost wiped an entire race of people off the planet of the earth. And that was because of one man. My family is from Germany. They immigrated out here in the 30s, I think it was like the 30s or 40s. Around the time of World War II. But they came here before the Holocaust. So they weren't involved in it. Matter of fact, I think it's on my dad's side of the family, they got out of there because of Adolf Hitler. They didn't want anything to do with him. Basically, once my ancestor, the patriarch of the family that came over here, I don't know what their last names were, how they were pronounced, they basically Americanized it, because here's the thing. When they came over here, the patriarch said, we are no longer Germans. We are Americans. He stopped speaking in German. He spoke English. Back during my first year, back during the only year I was in college, I learned German. I don't know enough to carry a conversation, but I know some of it. But anyway, back on the subject. This documentary series on Showtime is racist as fuck. And don't be on there saying, don't be like one of these people and say, oh, it can't be racist. It's got a bunch of people talking about white people. And it's not just white people that can be racist. Anyone, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, can be racist. It's not just the white people that can be racist. Anyone can. And I'm going to say this about what happened at Showtime. I rarely say something like this, but I hope whoever greenlit this thing lost their job. Lowell Chad saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Okay.